ban on assault weapons.
Nope. It's a freedom rifle.
Rob Bonta tweeted, "Weapons of war don't belong on our streets."
I highly disagree.
Got it done once. We should also ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines in this country.
Say what, old man?
There's no reason someone needs a weapon of war with 100 rounds, 100 bullets.
I bet you never found a staircase you didn't like.
And ATF in that program has defined an assault rifle as any semi-automatic rifle capable of accepting a detachable magazine.
Nope, it's a frickin' freedom rifle. If those talking heads and politicians can coin their own terms, then dadgummit, so can we. But yeah, this one right here is from Liberty Bell Firearms out of Bluffton, Indiana. This one is actually their blacklisted rifle. They do have one on their website listed, the Freedom Rifle, and that's where the inspiration from that came from. But boy, have I enjoyed this thing. Here lately, I've been referring to it as 007. Zero maintenance, zero issues, 7 months of use. I've tested 3 different optics on this thing, including this Ride-On X3 Tactics 1 through 8x24. This one right here is currently my favorite. I took it to a 20-hour transitions course, and with 2 cameras rolling, 2 instructors, 10 or 12 other students, this thing ran perfectly. Because I've seen lots of firearms instructors say, if you think your rifle's great, bring it to my class and we'll make it mess up. No, this thing's been fine. Now, as for the training class, it was a 20-hour transitions class with Rob from Muzzlefront LLC. We'll have plenty of videos coming from that very soon. So, what do I like about this? Now, this thing is incredibly light. That's the biggest thing that I like about it. It weighed on my scales 5 pounds, 7 ounces before I put the optic on here. With the optic, it's right at 7. So even in this big chunky burris mount with an LPVO, I'm in the 7s. And the reason that I welcome that is because right before I went to Texas, I was hiking around in the mountains of Montana on a spring black bear hunt, carrying a 10-pound rifle up and down mountains, up and all over these fire roads. So when I jumped on a plane and flew to Texas, grabbing hold of this thing, dude, it's like grabbing a balloon with helium. You know, getting rid of a 10-pound rifle and a Glock 20 loaded completely with hard cast lead, and then going to this thing, yeah, I dig it. So what he's done here is he has put the Timber Creek free float forearm on it. It's got several Timber Creek goodies. They're short throw. This selector is really nice. It's got a Rise armament trigger in it. Put a Faxon barrel. Now this is a Faxon pencil barrel, and then their little slim 3-chamber muzzle brake here. Now it does string a little bit when you're shooting on paper, but now during that transitions class, not a problem. This thing was as accurate as it needed to be. Of course, he's put a Faxon BCG in here to match up with the barrel and everything. This thing is direct impingement. He's put an MFT stock on the back and a big ambi latch. Now what I wound up doing, this one was going to be just a little bit too big for the class. So I wound up swapping it for a shorter one. And of course, I put it back on here to show it as equipped as it came from Liberty Bell. So while I did swap this out for one that would be just a little bit smaller and a little less catchy, because like I said, that was a transitions class. We were coming back and forth, throwing a rifle back, go to a pistol, and all of that good stuff. I wanted something that was a little bit smaller. And thanks to Winchester for providing all of the ammo. They hooked us up with all of the 5.56 and 9mm that we needed for the transitions class, and then a little bit left over. So awesome on those guys. I love the markings on this receiver. A lot of people did as well. Right here on the safety selector, it's marked Liberty and Tyranny. I freaking love it. And of course, it's got some sexy freaking Cerakote on it, man. I am loving this theme, this blacklisted theme. He did this on a collaboration with Black Bag Resources. So now I have had him do 2 of my personal firearms. I had him do my 500 Magnum in a distressed Cerakote, and that thing looks awesome, and it's been very durable. And then also I picked up an old shotgun that had a little bit of sentimental value, and it looked really old, and I wanted to maintain that really old look while keeping the protection of Cerakote, and he knocked both of those out of the park. So this being my 3rd example that I've had in my hands, I'm really liking his work. And of course, we took this thing to a 20-hour transitions class, and it has not worn at all. Of course, throwing this thing around, mags in and out of it, all sorts of movement, shooting off barricades. This thing's hung in there, and I dig it.
Yeah, I like the hell out of that. It's real light. It steers and drives real good. The optic is nice. The eye box on that is a little but I'm also an odd-shaped leprechaun. That's stupid. Like the little short throw's nice. Yeah, the feedback on it's real good. It zeroes itself back real nice. Liberty and tyranny. That makes my pants move. Yeah, I like it a bunch.
So no, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up, leave us an awesome comment to help with the algorithm. Make sure you go check out LibertyBellFirearms.com. And until next video, I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you.